This is a DMEK summary video from start to finish. I'm going to go through the preparation, but there is a preparation video that's got a bit more detail on it. So here I'm just scoring the endothelium once it's been stained, lifting up the edges to make sure there's no tears, using a special pair of paddle DMEK forceps to pull halfway down and then replace back to allow trephination. It's very careful that the endothelium, which is the bit facing you, is not tampered with at all, because the cells do not regenerate. So I've done the trephination, pulling away the excess tissue around the edge, and then I'm doing an asymmetrical cut to allow me to identify whether the graft is in the right orientation when it's in the eye. Now I'm finishing off the removal of the desmase membrane, which is the DMEK graft that we're going to use inside the eye. Now we move on to the host cornea. So if you know, I've made marks on the areas where I'm going to go into the eye, using some mycol to close the pupils. You don't want the graft to go underneath the pupillary margin. Doing a anterior vitrector to create a peripheral iridotomy, and I'm making the main incision, which is around 2.4 millimeters. Now I'm doing the same thing that I did with the donor graft, but in the host cornea, to score the endothelium, the desmase membrane, and peel it away, hopefully in one clean round piece. The size of this is slightly bigger than the graft itself. Now I'm pre-placing a single stitch, and that's all you need for a DMEK, and moving the stitch to the side without tying it. And then I'm going to remove all the viscoelastic from the front chamber of the eye. And now I'm inserting the graft with a special injector. You notice that the graft has been stained with membrane blue for 3 minutes, and now when you inject it in very gently, it'll take one of several forms. This is what looks like an origami fold, so you just want to unfold it with the correct orientation, so that asymmetrical cut will help. And there's multiple different configurations you get with the graft. Some are easier than others. There's specific techniques you could use to unfold the graft in the correct orientation, but the main aim is to keep the front chamber quite shallow while you do this, and try and center it as best you can. The staining really helps, and the asymmetrical cut also helps as well. And now I'm injecting SF6 gas to finish the procedure. This is around 16 to 20%, and the procedure is finished.